We are live, boys. Welcome to Jay the Unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for the evening. Wow, it's been that long. I've stuttered, stumbled, can't even speak for myself. I am Jay D. Rosario from Unstoppable Comics, and I'm hanging out with some of the crew from Unstoppable Comics. We got Ryan, our brand manager, right? We got Jerry down there. He's our chief financial guy, and we got me, the one who is nutty enough to try to bring them together and make comic books. But
we got titles this week, Jerry. We got a title.
You got titles.
We got titles. We're important.
Titles here. You got some titles. Here we go. But tonight we're not going to be talking about comic books. At least we're not going to be talking about Unstoppable comics books. We're going to be talking about just like what have we been seeing? It's the end of the year. Everybody's been putting in a lot of work. It's a lot of downtime. So what's going on with the things that are popping up on your streams, and what are you guys looking forward to see right now?
Who wants to start? You want to start, Jerry? Or
shit, what am I looking forward to seeing? Let's just say these last 2 weeks have been the reintroduction to the fact that shows are coming back.
Yeah,
shows are coming back.
Yeah, so, boy.
Let me see. House of the Dragon.
Yes,
that's top of my list.
Who's House of the Dragon?
House of the Dragon is the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones on Max, right?
Yeah.
Spin-off season 2 coming up.
Yep.
Okay. I think one of the reasons you were saying, Jerry, that everything's coming back is they're having a big con in Brazil, right?
I believe so. It's what is it? CCXP?
Yeah, something like that, where all the major studios are dropping trailers and everything for all their shows for the billion people that live down there. So that's probably why we're getting a lot of these trailers drop right now. But yeah.
Well, also they can also do post-production now, and they can do edits to having the actors available to them, so they can do things that they were missing.
Right. So a lot of these trailers have probably been sitting for a while, waiting for the. Imagine if they could have dropped them during San Diego Comic-Con, they probably would have.
They would have loved that.
Oh, that's right.
But because of the strike, they had to sit on all of
everything.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So speaking of this stuff, what else is there? Yeah, House of the Dragon.
So you got House of the Dragon.
Boys,
you guys.
Are we talking about what's upcoming?
Yeah, what's upcoming?
We're seeing previews for.
What we're seeing.
Said what we're anticipating, right?
Yeah, because there isn't much that we've seen unless we're gonna go back a couple weeks.
Okay, so what? All right, so Jerry's looking forward to House of the Dragon. What are you looking forward to?
Same.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
you guys may not, but I'm sort of looking forward to the Halo series, season 2. First season wasn't great. I'll give you that. It wasn't great, but I'm a diehard Halo fan, so hopefully the season 2 redeems itself a little bit. Maybe no more Mr. Cheeks references and Pablo Schneider's butt on screen, but it looks like in the teaser they show they're going to get back to some of like the bigger canon.
They're going
type
for
of
big
events.
War.
That's like the aliens, glass and planets and shit.
Yeah.
But when they introduce the flood, that's what I'm waiting for. The flood is like basically the undead zombie kind of stuff that revives fallen soldiers and this hive mind of alien life form, whatever. That's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that.
Ahsoka.
Oh Christ, man! Listen, I tried to watch Ahsoka.
You didn't enjoy that?
No, I didn't. The first episode was boring.
Wow.
So boring that I'm like, I'm done. I gave up on the series.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to watch
him, JD. You can't punch him.
Try it. Go ahead.
It's not allowed.
Come on. I'm gonna try and watch like a, what do you call them? Like a supercut of all the action and the main story beats. Like I'll watch the recap for season 2, but that first episode was boring.
How do you not support my woman? My wife knows.
That's the only reason
she's my woman.
That's the only reason I watched that episode.
Oh man,
it was boring, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't agree with you at all.
Does it get faster?
I don't agree with you at all.
Is it just slow the entire series, or does it get better at some point? Because
it gets better.
Oh, so you admit that it was slow at the beginning. See, I got you.
Yeah. I said that about Ahsoka on my Facebook that it's oh my god, and they wanted to crucify me.
Thank you, Champa.
But
You know
where
what?
was it boring? You guys are confusing the hell out of me. What, you just don't enjoy story?
No, it was boring.
It makes no
Story
sense.
had some
was not
flaws.
that first
Jerry, story had
episode.
some flaws in Ahsoka. Forget about it being connected to, the Rebel show.
Did you watch that?
I did not watch that. I didn't
Right.
watch that. No,
I
but
didn't, me neither.
there were certain elements within its own 6 episode, or was it 8 episode? 6 episodes that
You talking?
We're lacking.
Which one are you talking about?
Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah. But I mean, look, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the end of it, and that's why when you mentioned the flood, the reanimated things, you had the Sisters of Dathomir, the dark witches, were reanimating fallen stormtroopers, and I don't know if you guys read the Timothy Zahn novels. They were clone troopers. I guess they didn't want to rehash that again, so they want zombies, baby. Who doesn't love zombies?
See, the sisters showed up in the first Jedi Fallen Order game that were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this Champe guy saying unless you have encyclopedic knowledge on everything Star Wars, you won't get invested in the characters?
That's bull. I have no knowledge on everything Star Wars, and I was fully invested in the character.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I have tertiary knowledge of things Star Wars.
I love almost all things Star Wars. Rosario Dawson in this role seemed out of it. She seemed uninterested. She was slow. Ahsoka's not a slow moving character. Her
wait.
fight choreography or whatever.
Are you comparing the younger version to the older version? Because she wasn't paying the young version that we're used to in the animated.
No, I didn't watch the animated, so that's not a point of reference for me.
So then what's your point of reference?
Even the old ass Yoda bouncing around digitally was faster than this old bro.
But he wasn't. Not when he was old. He was slow.
Well, listen to in the sequels.
Yeah,
not the sequels.
That he was a younger version of himself. That was
still bouncing around as an old man.
I don't know where you're talking about Yodas and jumping beans. We were talking about Ahsoka. We were talking about how
she's moving slow. The action was boring.
She's moving methodically.
No. She wasn't moving slow. She was moving.
Was.
No, what she had was the same 4 different lightsaber patterns, or maybe 5 different lightsaber patterns, which she broke up into different sequences. So it may have been 1, 3, 5, and then 1, 2, 4, and then
a dual lightsaber
3,
stance.
5. Yeah,
a dual lightsaber stance is supposed to be fast, frenetic, energetic, and she did not have that.
All right,
but she had a different form of the dual lightsaber stance. She didn't have the traditional dual lightsaber stance.
Let me say one more thing about her. In the first couple of minutes, when she's cutting into the floor of the ceiling of that temple that she's trying to get, why doesn't she just kneel down and cut it? Why does she have to pretend like, hey, listen, remember, I'm a Jedi. I got the Force. So I'm going to throw them down and I'm going to spin them with the Force. That just looked retarded.
That would have been great. Maybe they exceeded their visual effects budget by that point.
That was the first 5 minutes, Jay.
Listen, man! Don't destroy.
Let's move on.
Come up with a new plot.
Fair enough.
Well, hold on. William. But the original Star Wars trilogy fight scenes were slow as well. Obi-Wan just stood there. Yes.
Yeah, that was 1970.
So we've come to a wholly different point in our fandom where we're not used to things moving as methodically as they used to, right?
The same criticism you had of Keanu Reeves in John Wick 4 not having the same amount of steam, or
it was
Neo
part
in
of the story.
The Matrix 4, right? And in Ahsoka, it's not. So there's no reason for her to be slow.
Okay.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
Okay. Ripping my heart out because I love her. But okay, you guys, you're looking for House of the Dragon. You're looking for Halo 2. I am looking forward to this, guys. And the trailer dropped just the other day.
Oh yes.
Furiosa, Anya
I just saw
Taylor-Joy,
it.
Chris Hemsworth. Hot damn. Chris Hemsworth looks like a Roman Australian emperor of the wasteland. I love it. He was riding a chariot. Anya Taylor-Joy, I've been in love with her since I saw her in Split. I like Furiosa. George Miller is an icon. I love him not just for the Mad Max stuff that he's done, but for the other things that he produced, like Witches of Eastwick, like Babe. I don't know if he produced
Babe.
or directed Happy Feet, but I'm a George Miller fan. I
Happy
love
Feet.
George Miller. And
Like-
goddamn, if the last Mad Max with Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron, who is in my top 5, was not a great fucking movie. You know,
That
you're
was.
bringing back Immortan Joe. He's there. Just the trailer looks fucking banging. They show us what the green looked like before it got torn up and turned into like a muddy fucking wasteland. I cannot wait for Furiosa. I'm all about Mad Max.
Does Chris Hemsworth look like he could be a young Joe, like an up and coming Joe?
Immortan Joe?
Or is that yeah?
Yeah, but no, they stood face to face.
No, I'm not saying he's him,
Okay.
but like he just looked to me like he could be somebody that later on would be
Becomes
that
it?
character.
Well, it could have been, I mean, I don't know what the movie looks like, so it could have been.
Do you have that screen posted up?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
So I had only
I'll
just
look it up.
watched.
I'll look it
trailer
up.
before.
I'll look it up and I'll try to find it. Good.
I don't know if I'm overly excited. I'll watch it because I enjoyed the last movie, but the trailer really didn't do it for me.
See, the one thing that bothered me about the trailer. So the trailer looks great. The action looks great. It looks like it's firmly set in the exact same style, obviously that he's always shooting in. But there's something different about the trailer, and I don't know if it's again going back to this like lack of the CGI budget or whatever. But like, it does it feel different to you just visually? You know the difference between like shooting on film and shooting digital.
Oh,
like how that difference in look. You know,
I can't tell.
No.
There's something about it that just doesn't feel the same as the last one. I'm not
Really?
overly excited.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I think it's a budget thing. Maybe the budget wasn't.
Hey,
what the hell?
There goes your budget.
What the hell? Stupid iPad.
JD, you got to increase the budget for Ryan.
Yeah.
Give
me a computer.
Yeah, we need more people to buy Unstoppable Comics if we got to get Ryan a brand new computer, folks. If you want unstoppablecomics.com, great Christmas gifts. You know, you can buy some of our trades, some of our comics, and that's a cheap plug. So watch the tweet as I drop it. I couldn't find the image between him and Immortan Joe.
Just in the video. Anyway, that's fine. But you know what would fit perfectly in that world?
What?
This right here. The Cybertruck that I'm waiting for.
Oh my
God. See that? I had to drop it in there somewhere.
Go ahead. You can buy yourself a trash truck.
Okay. All right. That is
anyway.
Interesting, you know. But
can we get a review in to see if he's getting paid by this company or something?
You know, this is what's hard being older than you guys. There was a movie with Bruce Boxleitner when I was a kid. It predated G.I. Joe, and it was like an action team kind of fucking movie. It was just sci-fi, high tech, and they drove trucks like the thing that you are going to be ordering from whoever that is.
Well, it looks like the cars
Tesla.
from Blade Runner. It looks like the police cars in RoboCop.
Yeah.
It looks like a SUV version of the DeLorean. So it's not like far-fetched. You know, it's a very stylized. You love it or you hate it. There's no middle ground. But it's kind of like a retro future 80s take on.
So are you saying you're not going to need roads?
Exactly where we're going. We don't
We
need
don't
roots.
need roots. right.
But yeah. Anyway, beyond that, speaking of post-apocalyptic wastelands, another thing that I'm looking forward to, which another trailer just dropped, Amazon is creating a Fallout TV show.
Yeah, boy.
Based on the video games. Let's get Vault Boy in the picture there. It looks really good. The
You
one
mean
thing
this?
that
It looks like they spent money.
Wow.
Yes. And this is
They
the one
spend
thing that I'll give
money.
Amazon credit for.
Uh,
Because
They
of
spend
the
money?
endless amount of money that they have, their TV shows, the production quality is on another level. Like the Lord of the
Oh my
Rings
God.
TV show,
Oh, that's beautiful.
best looking TV show
Yeah.
Most
I've
beautiful
ever
show
seen.
you'll ever see in
Yeah.
your life.
Ever.
Dude, not just that. They've had some gems, they've had some misses, but they've had
No,
some
I'm just
gems.
talking about production. I'm not talking about the actual quality of the show.
Oh no, they've had a ton of
just
misses.
strictly production. Yeah, because
Yeah, no, I mean, look, the Tom Clancy, John Krasinski, what was
Oh.
it?
not Jack
Jack
Ryan.
Ryan?
Jack Ryan
no,
show was
Is
good.
it Jack Ryan?
Yeah, Jack
Yeah.
Ryan was good.
Reacher is good.
Reacher's good. Wheel of Time, I don't know. I'm still
Production?
Look. Production is great.
Great
The casting had a lot of switches from season 1 to season 2. It's still in the process. They already signed up for season 3. The show's been given a chance.
It's
So
boring too. Okay.
it's the writing stuff. You I don't disagree with you on that, but the books were written in a certain way that even translating it into a television show was never going to pick up the pace the way you would have thought or wanted to.
You see, and
The show itself was always going to take a while to develop, depending on where they took from the books and how much they took from the books. It always was going to be that way.
This is why I don't read, because I don't want to ruin these movies and TV shows.
No, but I understand that, but I'm saying just on the scope of season 1 was always going to be boring, because book 1, where you're taking the majority of the story from, is not.
It's setting the world, right? Setting the universe and all that
Not
stuff.
just
Is that what they were doing?
It wasn't paced well.
right.
Book 1 by itself, if you read book 1, was just not paced well, and he didn't really get into his groove until you get into book 3 or 4, which season 2 takes in 2 and 3.
There are several books out already, though, right?
No,
Before they
all the
started
books
TV
are
show.
gone.
So this is what I don't understand. Then you have
He's dead.
all those books, so that's fine. It's like, well, think of it like Game of Thrones, for instance.
Yeah.
So Game of Thrones has the opposite, where they
Yes.
started on a story. A few books are written, but the ending
4
of the
books were
entire
written, yeah.
story is not written, right?
Correct.
So what they did for the show was they teased you with something that happens later on, right at the beginning, as a morsel. They tease the White Walkers right at the beginning.
Yes.
You don't see them for 3 seasons.
Okay.
But in order to kind of set up the big bad for later, they give you that little morsel, right? Is this something that they could have done in Wheel of Time? I don't know anything about the story, so I'm not sure.
No, because what they tease at the end of season 1 is exactly how it's supposed to be teased in the book. There is no Game of Thrones had to tease something more because they didn't have an ending.
Right.
Wheel of Time,
right, and that's what I'm saying.
It has a conclusion. It knows where it ends and where it finishes off and everything, but its building is just.
I'm sorry, Tom. If you're still here, I need your help. I'm trying to find this thing. It was an old action movie that predated G.I. Joe. It had specialized trucks and
the A-Team.
It predated the A-Team. It was something Force. It wasn't Lightning Force. They had a gold and brown pattern. I know you're a lover of old cheesy movies like me. If anybody else watching knows it, I thought it was Bruce Boxleitner. It's not Bruce Boxleitner. I just can't
really
fucking remember the movie. So hopefully somebody out there will help us find it. But
throw some of those images for Fallout back up, because we want to talk about one of the.
All I got is just one thing here for Fallout.
That's the only we got.
Excuse me.
That's there you go.
Here we go. Now, is this Walton Goggins?
Yes.
Dude, Walton Goggins is a fucking gem. I love this guy, and you know how people are always saying that the guy who played Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, should be the Joker.
Yes.
I think it should be Walton Goggins. I think Walton Goggins should play the Joker, and I hope he plays a badass bad guy in this show.
I would like him as Edward more.
As who?
As Riddler, Enigma.
No way. Yeah. Look, he was the
I've
main
seen him on all his shows. If you see Justified, and you see the character he played in Justified,
great in Justified.
I think he was amazing would play a phenomenal
But
Riddler.
you know where he was funny? He was funny in Righteous Gemstones, where he played Uncle Baby Billy. Okay. Hold on. So,
and in
we got some people trying to chime in here. Tom, it wasn't a Chuck Norris thing. It was not. Oh my God! It was directed by the guy who directed the Burt Reynolds stunt car movie. And I can't remember the fucking name. They look like they were Eagle Force, but they operate like G.I. Joe. Realist. Here we go. Is it a Chuck? No. Oh no. Tom asked if it was a Chuck Norris thing. Realist asked if it's Team America. Nah, brother, not Team America. It wasn't puppets. It wasn't puppets. All right. Katie Martinez, Goggins, genius. Yeah, genius. Yes,
genius. He's a genius.
He's a genius. He's a genome. Yes, I love Goggins.
He's from My Hero Academia. He's genius.
I never watched Hero Academia.
There's a character who's.
But all right, so this is this a main bad guy in the game, or is he like?
So
you tell me, Ryan. I've never played it.
Well, no, it's not. It's not clear. He's not ripped as far as a specific character, ripped right out of the games as I'm aware of. He's supposed to be one kind of. So think of it like an enemy type that you find out in the world. Some are mutants, some are ghouls. This is one specific ghoul. He is the ghoul in the info for the show, and he's actually described a little bit about the role, just saying like he's going to be a ruthless bounty hunter. So
he's not going to be wearing the blue and yellow jumpsuits.
No. Those are the vault dwellers. So those are the people that come straight out of the vault.
Yeah.
Have been stuck inside since the nuclear war. The guys
so
you see
do
on
those
screen
people
now,
with the blue and yellow jumpsuits become this guy or no?
No. So these are these are power armors. If this is the Brotherhood of Steel, so this is another think of it like a faction in the world where they all, and there's another picture which you probably don't have here, but you can see like a whole crew of 5 of them. They run together as a crew. So there'll be a bunch of different. We can't watch the trailer now, but essentially they're just introducing you to basically all the factions in the world. So the ghouls, so they haven't showed us any mutants, I don't think, but they show the Brotherhood of Steel here, the vault dwellers, and you get glimpses of what happened before the war. So like the nuclear bombs dropping that force people into the fallout shelters. That's the entire point of the story. They're the fallout shelters. That's why it's called Fallout. But what's interesting about the games is that they also had kind of a retro future look from the 50s, right?
Yeah,
so that's where
they use the 50s music too.
Yeah, and it's and even older stuff. They use music like from the 20s even. And one of the greatest things about Fallout was the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Like you'd be roaming through the wasteland, apocalyptic wasteland, and you could be playing oldies from the 20s and 30s on a radio station that's just broadcasting in the game world, which is really cool.
Yeah. Okay.
But that show looks really good.
It's looking to come out on April of 2024.
It's gonna be great,
right? It's got a hell of a cast.
Michael Emerson. Oh my goodness.
Walton Goggins, Johnny Pemberton, Kyle MacLachlan, Ella Purnell, who was she was the lead in Yellow Jackets until the end of the first season, let's say. And
Michael Emerson.
Who's Michael Emerson?
Person of Interest, Lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
The little glasses.
Yeah, but he's not building the top cast. Top
He's
cast.
he's in the trailer. He's the main person talking.
Yeah, he's
the one walking you through everything.
Talking,
yeah. So he may not be billed as the top cast, but he's definitely a crucial member to be thrown in, especially with the shelter people.
All right. Tom, no, it's not Chuck. I think I know what you mean. Tom, it had the guy who he ended up playing the old man in Spin City.
What's the year of this movie? What's the name of this Burt Reynolds movie?
No, Ryan, you just gotta let it be a thread throughout the whole podcast. You cannot break it and try to find it.
2024.
It's just gotta go throughout, and then at the very end, somebody's gonna find it.
That's from the Fallout TV show, Champe. Realist Link from the Matrix.
Oh, that's Michael Emerson. That he was also in the guy who was on the computers with the dreads in the last.
No.
The last two movies. Michael Emerson?
That's not Michael Emerson.
No, not Michael Emerson. What's his name? Hold on a second.
You guys are going all over the place tonight, fellas.
You started it with this crap.
You're the one that's looking for a show that you don't even know the name of.
I know. I don't remember the fucking show. Now I gotta
go. We start talking about stuff, and then all of a sudden you go back to Tom.
I run that thread. See, because you know what, Tom brought up Krull, which is one of the greatest movies of all time. If anybody knows what Krull is, Barry Bostwick was the actor. Barry Bostwick. There we go. Now I got to find the fucking movie.
I'll do it faster than you.
I got it. It's Mega Force.
Oh, there you go. You said Force too.
I did say Force. Okay. Now I got to find the truck that you're going to order that was in Mega Force in 1970 nothing.
So are you saying that Elon stole it from that movie?
Fuck yeah, they did. It's like you're trying to steal the letter X.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Good. So we got that thing coming out. We have Furiosa. We have Dragons that you're looking forward to.
Dragon.
Yes. Right? House of Dragon.
I'm House Stark, baby. House Stark.
Yeah, they make an appearance in season 2. They're a big character in season 2.
Really?
So we'll probably see yeah.
I got it, boys.
So what else are we looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to TV shows coming back, man.
Well, what else? What else has well, let's see. I had a list here. I had House of the Dragon, yes. Halo, yes. Fallout, yes.
Okay. All right. I got it. We're gonna have some fun for a second.
No, you should save it for the end. Keep the thread
going. No, we got it. Ryan, can you show the people who are hanging out with us tonight the car that you ordered? The one that took me on this whole fucking tangent.
I just
the conversation.
I reserved one 4 years ago, so I haven't been able to actually order it yet.
And it's coming, right? Oh, there you go. Right there you go. That's the car that you reserved years ago, and this is what it fucking reminds me of, buddy. Okay, this is the fucking car. Jerry, everybody who's hanging out with us tonight, this is Ryan. This is Ryan. This is Ryan when he's driving in that car, right?
He's driving an anteater.
This was one of the greatest fucking movies of all time when you're a kid, right before G.I. Joe pops, when you're playing with little 2-inch die-cast Eagle Force action figures. What you don't know, you motherfuckers, is those motorcycles flap down and they fly, okay? So anybody who was a toy guy in the 80s knows that this was like a precursor to Mask. No, this was a precursor to G.I. Joe. It was great. It was awesome. And that's the kind of car that Ryan ordered for
Ryan, you want an
anteater.
The anteater, yeah.
Hey, it's got a sick paint job, man.
I love that. I love that.
Maybe I get that wrap on it.
It was so shitty. It's such a shitty fucking movie. It's such a shitty movie.
Look! It has a dish service on the top of it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Direct TV.
TV right there. I'll take the rocket, the missiles on the top right there.
You got the 2 rockets coming out. If this doesn't say G.I. Joe, I don't know.
Wait, no. Those aren't rockets.
Aren't they?
Those are guns.
Those
Look
are
at the
guns?
holes on the front.
It's too
Those are
small. I can't
guns.
see. They look like rockets.
No, no.
But they're
On
stuck to the inside. They're
on the
holes
motorcycles, on the dirt bikes.
No, on the
on the top of the
anteater.
truck.
On the top
Yeah,
of the anteater.
those are guns. Yeah.
Those are guns.
Yeah, those are guns. Yeah.
Those are guns. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are guns or missiles in the front of the
guns.
motorcycle. I think those are missiles because they're up at an angle. Right? Those are missiles on the front of the motorcycles.
Oh yeah, small missiles on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll take either one. But what I won't take is the eyelashes on the headlights. I'll pass on those.
I think that's just a shadow.
Unsee that.
You don't like the tint on the windshield? Come on, bro.
Oh, that's great.
That's not a tint.
He can't see.
That's the color of the windshield.
He's working on strictly radar with the freaking dish on.
Why is there a flag on one
getting the
and no
football
flag on the
package.
other one? You know what I mean? What are they doing? Does that mean that's the leader? Are they playing tag?
No, they're playing shirts and skins basketballs. They want to know.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. No, but I mean, we joke.
They messed up the
joke,
continuity. That's all.
But I really liked this movie as a kid. I know it's stupid. I want to watch it. It's probably on Amazon, Riff Tracks, or some shit like that. And that's tonight. I'm gonna crack open a couple beers and fucking laugh because you can't watch this shit when it's sober.
Was this before Mad Max?
This was before Mad Max, or around
before
Mad Max
everything.
ripped it off of this. I mean, there you go.
I don't know. This movie came out in 1982, and Mad Max I think came out in the 70s.
Yeah, Mad Max is 70s.
So
they ripped off of Mad Max.
Mad Max came out in 79. Yeah. So it kind of ripped off of Mad Max, I guess, a little bit. But it has that definite soul flat appeal. That desert wasteland. But I mean, whether it's Mad Max or whether this movie, it was kind of cheap to shoot in a desert.
Yeah.
So it's cost effective. So you're gonna find flicks like that. A lot of post-apocalyptic wasteland movies had that desert backdrop to it. Because it was affordable, and Megaforce is no different. God damn it.
Let's see.
Fuck.
I mean,
look, your car's on a fucking desert.
Yeah, it's
your
perfect.
car's more
It's from
Mad
Mad Max
than anything. Shit.
It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. We went all the way around.
Same tires too. Look. Sorry.
Let's see. Was it the same tires? No. These tires.
Close.
These tires
No. Close.
Close enough.
Close.
Yeah. God damn it.
Everything
Fucking
goes
miss
back
Megaforce.
around.
You know what? That's a fucking night. That's a night. Megaforce, Crow, and Jim Cotta. Those are 3 fucking movies that are just.
Jim Cotta. Here you go with the goddamn Jim Cotta again.
Who doesn't fucking love Jim Cotta? Who doesn't fucking love Jim Cotta?
Just based on your description of it, I will never watch it.
U.S. Olympics in a European wasteland that's trying to stop 1984 Ronald Reagan Star Wars missile crisis. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Christmas.
It's amazing.
No,
where the rooftop falls off of a well and the guy does pummel horse Jim Cotta karate sequence to keep the rapid villagers away from him.
Okay, what else are we looking forward to that's of the current time period?
Well, what else dropped? What other trailers dropped?
I got the wife saying, "What's Jim Cotta, baby?"
He's a baseball player.
Good job, Glenn.
I'll show you Jim Cotta. Trailer for the Shogun series, which was
but that dropped a month ago.
Yeah,
but that dropped right after the strike.
The strike was over. Yeah,
really? Okay.
I don't know if it was a trailer. Was it a trailer or just?
It was a trailer. No, it was a trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has Hideyoki Sanada in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll watch anything he's in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm with Hideyoki. Speaking. Excuse me. Speaking of Hideyoko, I guess he was too busy to star in one of the latest animated series on Netflix called Blue Eye Samurai. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but
just started.
Fucking damn, boys. Hot damn. This is a fucking show. It has almost a complete Asian cast. George Takei, Brenda Song, Randall Park, Darren Barnett, Masaoka, Maya Erskine, Getty Watanabe, Patrick Gallagher, just Keon Young, who did Storm Shadow, the G.I. Joe cartoon, Brenda Song, who did a hell of a lot of Disney stuff as a kid. Maya Erskine, who plays the lead, you will know her as the she was in Obi-Wan Kenobi. She was in Bob Burgers, Big Mouth, Robot Chicken, Scoob. She does a lot of voice work. BoJack Horseman, so she is phenomenal in this series as the lead samurai. If you haven't watched this yet, you are selling yourself short. This is like my pick of the year, guys.
Damn.
Yeah.
A little recency bias there.
No. I mean, the action choreography is great. The style of animation is amazing.
The animation is great.
Takes place in that time period where Japan had closed its borders. So
33.
Do you remember in the Keanu movie with the samurai?
47 Ronin?
47 Ronin. When they went to find Keanu after he got kicked out, and it was just the traitor ships, and it was very it was the den of scum and villainy from Star Wars, right?
Yeah, so it has fighting pits.
It has those kind of elements in here. If you love the action and choreography and violence of Kill Bill, holy shit.
Yeah, you get this one.
Get that in here. And nudity. Oh my God. I was not prepared for the amount of nudity in this.
Animated nudity, huh?
Animated nudity, guys, but Blue Eye Samurai is my pick. We got quite a few folks here chiming in. Realist, The Marvels 2. Yeah, right, Realist. That was a fucking banging movie, bro. People are shitting on it, and I liked it.
Is it on Disney Plus yet? Hold on, let me go check real quick.
Marvin, Jim Carter is awesome. Damn fucking right, Marvin, Jim Carter was awesome. My husband watched it without me.
The Marvels?
Good job,
Blue Eye Samurai. My love. If you're still watching me tonight, I will watch it with you again from the beginning. Okay.
Nice.
Marvin's looking forward to The Boys season 4.
Yes, that's the other one I was thinking of.
Scavenger's Reign. Was that the subtitle of The Boys, or is that something else?
No, that's something else that I heard about on. I think that's on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
William said it's a good pick and bloody. Damn fucking right, it's a good pick and bloody.
The animation is really good. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful show.
Yeah, man. I got caught up in it.
Scavenger's Reign is Max.
Oh, it's on Max.
Scavenger's Reign is Max.
Yeah, it's an animated show.
Let me see.
Speaking of animated, you guys watching Invincible? Is that even over yet this season?
I have not started season 2 yet.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about Rebel Moon?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so this is his Star Wars, right? This is him starting his trilogy. I don't know. It'll be his fresh take on that whole kind of dark and gritty sci-fi future, right? But the Star Wars sci-fi.
Okay. Freddie Rodriguez, Wunmi Mosaku, who was she was in the Loki series. She was Agent. Was it Agent 13?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you referring to?
The show that you guys were talking about right now.
Scavenger's Reign.
Scavenger's Reign. Yeah. Looks good, folks.
Check that one out. As far as Rebel Moon goes, I don't know. I like Zack Snyder. He makes some good action movies. I don't know if they're all exactly the best in their genres or anything, but should be fun.
Yeah,
he did make lightsabers look cool, like with the entire more blade-like, more trail-like. It does look cooler. We'll see. I don't know. There's something about.
We'll see if he can get the scale that he wants to make this into the trilogy that they're saying is going to.
Oh no, I think Netflix gave him a blank check. Like they said.
Oh really?
Oh, this is so. When they initially announced it, we were like, "Oh, this is going to be a movie, right?" Well, this is just part one. He's already made. I
Mhm.
think he outlined 3 or 4 already. I don't know exactly how many, but the second one is already in production.
Okay.
Or I don't know if he shot them together or what, but that's coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Guarantee you'll see
The
more
12th or something like that.
during football games. There'll be some trailers for that coming out.
But they
soon.
did the trailer for that during the football game, wasn't it? Wasn't it a Monday night game?
Yeah, it was a
They did a
teaser.
whole
I don't know if they had
special, yeah.
dropped. They're like, oh, full trailer online or whatever. But
Yeah, they did it, and then they dropped the full trailer there, and then they dropped the link to to see it separately.
and apparently he's down at the CCXP, right? He's at that com down there, and he's directing fans in their Rebel Moon experience. So remember that experience that Unstoppable wants to do at
Yes.
Comic-Con, right? Come into the booth.
Don't say anything yet.
Oh, that was a tease. That was a tease. So something where they have their set, they created a little set for Rebel Moon. Fans can come in and take photos. And as they're trying to act out their little whatever scenes for their photos, Zack Snyder comes out and he's like, no, I think you should do this. Pose this way. Stand here. Do this. And he started to do this with all the fans. Like, he's literally there directing the fans to take photos, which is pretty cool. You get to meet him there,
cool. I want to give a shout out to Unstoppable Comics alum. And this here is going to be coming out on Max in January. The first episode, and it's called Ianu, Child of Wonder. And it is showrun by Unstoppable Comics alum Brandon Easton. All right. Brandon wrote a few issues of Shield of the Interceptor for us over at Unstoppable Comics. And he is going to be the showrunner of Ianu. Like I said, it shows up on Max January 16th.
Nice.
That's when episode 1 comes out. And you want
to give the name of this alum?
Yeah, Brandon Easton.
Brandon Easton.
Right here, brother. This is a
there
homie.
We go, a picture.
There we go. Brandon is a professional writer, screenwriter, and educator based in Los Angeles, California. Brandon has written on Transformers: War for Cybertron trilogy, Agent Carter, Thundercats, Avengers Assemble, and as I mentioned, he is Unstoppable Comics alum, and he wrote the first 2 issues of the Shield of the Interceptor series for Unstoppable Comics. And like I said, he is show running Ianu, which is going to be showing up on Max, the first episode, January 16th. So give a homie a look-see. All right, somebody who worked his way from the bottom and
the bottom, Unstoppable, and we need to fix his IMDb. You got to put Unstoppable in.
Yeah, well, when we get to that point, you know what I mean. I'd love to. I'd love to.
So
put it in his Wikipedia.
There was something that popped up there, an ad while you were looking through there.
Wonka.
Something else that Wonka, man.
I'm looking forward to that. Liam's excited for it.
That's why I turned it off. That's why.
Why? You don't want to see it?
He has this weird aversion
trauma
to the Wonka movie.
Trauma, baby.
Trauma with
because
what?
He actually probably did read that book, and that was a mistake.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I didn't read the book. Excuse me. First, any movie where kids die.
Nobody died.
From eating candy.
Nobody died.
What do you mean nobody died?
They all walked out of the
You never saw them walk out at the end.
Yes, you did. You see them walk out at the end of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Walk out of here.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
And then the father, the grandfather, and the grandson, they almost got chopped up by the fan up on top because they drank the soda. I drank soda as a kid. No. The only thing that
saved them was the fizzy lifting drink.
Did you do?
The only thing that saved them was.
Did you break the rules? Did you break the rules?
I pack myself with
Did
gas
you break the rules?
Just in case I need to let it go.
You broke the rules.
You don't set up rules.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to break the rules.
No. No.
We gotta get 14 Oompa Loompas to stand on
I
top
will
of each other to
fucking
clean that
kill
ceiling
each
down.
one of you. I'll tell you right now. You don't put any Oompa Loompa around me, baby. All right, I will punt the motherfucker.
He is the king Oompa Loompa.
So yeah, I'm staying away from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No.
It's not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka,
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory could go shove itself,
matter.
and then Wonka looks good.
I'm staying away from all of
my
it.
son to go see it.
I'm staying away from it, just like I should have stayed away from The Killer, which was on Netflix, guys.
We're gonna do this. Are we really gonna do this?
Boring.
Are we really gonna do this?
We're gonna do this. Sorry, David Fincher. Sorry, Michael Fassbender. Sorry, Tilda Swinton.
She was in there 5 minutes. Don't apologize to her.
Stop apologizing.
The
movie was bad. Wow. Ryan, that's disrespectful.
I don't think Timothy Chalamet can.
He will not come close. No, that's Gene Wilder for all of eternity, but he can try. It should be fun.
I don't think he's trying to be that version, so I don't.
He can't. But yeah, Killer was bad.
It was horrendous.
I tried the first time. Me and my fiance tried. We saw about half an hour of it, and we're like, God, you know how he's like sitting there bored for the first 20 minutes of the movie. That's how. Like, yeah, okay, no.
I saw it in one sitting.
I gave it the full vote because I was looking forward to it getting better. You know, I think they try to recreate the scene with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro from Heat, where you know, you had the two main bad guys, I guess, talk it out with each other, hash it out.
Even though they weren't the two main bad guys.
It didn't work. It did not work. The Killer soundtrack was good. Okay.
It was decent.
The soundtrack was good.
It was decent.
The soundtrack, and that was actually one thing that I wanted to mention, and I forgot. Good thing Realist reminded me. Okay. So as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is the only thing I'm enjoying. That when he's in that van, the music is good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what? It didn't make Baby Driver a good movie for me either. So let's
Baby Driver was terrible too, but that's
sorry.
That's a different
story. And I know people love, David Fincher. I love his shots.
Baby Driver.
I love his storytelling. Here's okay. I'm gonna put it out there.
What was the story in this one?
I'm gonna put it out there on Front Street. If I fall asleep during a movie, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Right? If I'm tired and you keep me up the whole flick, well, goddamn, it's good. In my opinion, Baby Driver was bad too. Thank you, Katie. Yes.
God.
Yes.
Why is it so many people now want to say Baby Driver was bad?
You like Baby Driver? You like Baby Driver?
Yes. I enjoyed Baby Driver.
You probably enjoyed the action of Baby Driver.
No,
but
I enjoyed the whole movie.
Elgort was.
I enjoyed the movie.
It was terrible.
Okay,
I remember being in the theater, looking over to my fiance and being like, I think we're gonna walk out of this one. That's how bad.
So wait. Okay, so let's take a minute there.
I've never walked out of a
movie. Never? I have.
Never.
One. JD, have you walked out on any movies you paid for?
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying that as if he's walked out on multiple. So you have a list. I've only walked out on one and almost walked out on a second.
I walked out on American Pie Part 2.
What's the name of the movie?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
American Pie Part 2?
I got so pissed off when he's finally, with the Playboy girl and he's like, no, I can't. The fuck you mean you can't? Come on, man. That was bullshit. I walked out on that one.
Ultraviolet.
Ball, right?
Ultraviolet. I didn't even go see that movie in the theater, dude.
Mila Djokovic.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why I almost did, Katie. I didn't. I almost did, but I didn't.
Okay. What did you walk out on?
Only movie I walked out on.
Ultraviolet. Why? Because you went in thinking you were going to see Aeon Flux?
Was that the Mila Jovovich?
That was the other movie I was about to walk out on. I did not like Aeon Flux in the movie theater.
No, the TV show cannot be topped. That animated series cannot be topped.
Of course not. Of course not.
I did not like that watching that in the movie theater.
Which is available on Paramount Plus, by the way, if you want to watch it.
I got Paramount Plus. 99 cents right now a month, son. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm cheap.
The Black Friday deal.
Pass up a sale.
You did the Hulu and
99
Disney deal
cents of
too?
the Hulu every year. 99 cents
Yeah.
Hulu, baby.
Yeah, boy. Got that.
I got the Hulu and Disney package.
So yeah, Wonka. I'm gonna see Wonka.
I'm gonna see Wonka.
Wonka looks good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna see Wonka. I will watch the other.
My son is excited to see Wonka. I'm gonna go see it.
I'm gonna go see Dune. I'd rather watch Timothy Chalamet.
But Dune's not gonna come into the movie theaters. That's Max product.
No, it's. I'm sure it's gonna come into. You got to see that in IMAX. You got to see that in IMAX.
No, it's not.
100% coming out in the theater.
The first one didn't.
Well, the first one was
didn't because of the pandemic.
Yeah, and
it was the pandemic, and they were trying to get people to sign up for Max.
They did release it in theaters.
Well, they still need people to sign up for Max.
This one will probably drop. This one will probably drop in the theaters.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, dude.
But that's not until the end of the year, right?
Elvis Batista, you know, yeah, the guy who played Elvis. He's Batista's little brother.
Trash. He's in a new Apple TV movie. Trash. He's a pretty face. He's a mimbo. No thanks.
Can we talk? That's another company that puts a lot of money into stuff that doesn't seem to get watched. Apple Television.
Yeah, you can watch it if you buy their phone. Buy the phones and you can get it.
No, but it doesn't seem to get watched at all. People aren't watching their stuff.
Not all of it. So they have a few bangers.
Okay.
Right? So
yeah, but they're releasing at a clip that a few bangers makes their percentage about what? They're hitting 1 for 10?
I would say they are maybe
1 for 10
for the stuff that I've watched. So in the first 2 years, honestly, in the first 2 years, it was more than 50% bangers. Now it's
because they were releasing so little.
Clip. Yeah, but Ted Lasso is great. Silo is great. For All Mankind is slow, but it's great. I haven't been able to finish that one. What else?
The other one? The Foundation or something like that.
Foundation is that's like on Lord of the Rings level budget production.
Yeah, I gotta see that one.
But that one's kind of slow too. So, what else? I know there's more. Oh, the one that we're gonna mention that we're watching now, or that I'm watching now.
The Squid Game Challenge.
No, Monarch. We'll get to Squid Game in a second. I have many thoughts.
Oh, Monarch, the Godzilla thing.
Yeah, so that
Foundation
one is
good.
Wait, have you seen
Severance? That's the one.
Have you seen and the morning show? The morning show.
I'm not a.
That first season.
Which one? ABC, CBS, NBC? Which one?
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm not a Rachel fan. What's her name? Jennifer Aniston
from Friends.
First episode was good. First season was good. It was very, very good.
Yeah, that. But see, that's another banger right there, right? And I know there's more. There's the one with what's her name? She was on SNL. Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph had a show on there that was funny.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, Shrinking with Harrison Ford.
I try to watch the Jason Momoa Apple show.
That's not one of the good ones.
Yeah.
That's not one of the good ones. It's so stupid. And we talked about this on one of our first podcasts we ever did. Why? Tell me why do people that are completely blind end up putting decoration on clothing that is not audible and is not texturized? So I understand if it's audible, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can hear the stuff jingling around.
Yeah.
They can feel feathers and stuff. But you cannot see paint. You cannot feel paint. You cannot hear paint. And they're not tasting the goddamn paint. So what's the point of all? Anyway, that's just so stupid.
What's up with these West Coast guys, Ryan? What's up with these West Coast guys, buddy? Anybody see -1?
Oh, no, I want to. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. Yeah,
that is amazing. Godzilla -1. I heard that one was good.
Yeah. People.
And the new Kong versus Godzilla. The ads that they're putting out makes that one look great. I thought the last one was good.
How do you guys keep being successful editors and creators while seeing that much TV?
Well, that's the key.
Who said I was successful?
Exactly.
Jump in.
Jokes on me, buddy.
I watch everything.
Jokes on me. It's only now at the end of the year that I'm able to catch up. We're not going to be releasing anything from this point until January, right? We're going to be talking about stuff. Next week, we're going to be coming back, and we are going to be just going over the covers of the books that we released this year. And we're going to have a nice little
recap
cover contest, right? So anybody who's watching, and we'll keep it up for a little while. We'll start it next week, and we'll have our favorite Unstoppable comic cover of the year. We'll start from Vicky, and we will do the Limbo books, and we will do the cover to the Storm Chasers graphic novel. And you know what? Even though it didn't fun, we're going to throw in the cover to New York versus the World. And we'll let the people who are out there decide which was their favorite cover of the year from Unstoppable Comics. So I hope everybody's here to join us.
It'll be the Unstoppable Wrapped, right? The Unstoppable Rewind, your Spotify Wrapped, whatever.
Right. And then you know what? We'll take this little break, like I'm telling Champe, and we'll continue the break because things are just busy right now in December, and we'll come out strong in January. We've got 4 books lined up for the following year, and we have pin set coming out next year, and
yeah, baby, my world.
We are still trying to get the toy line out next year. So we were talking February. Excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. We were talking February. Hopefully we can still get it out. We can launch it in February. That's the plan. Let's see. But we'll talk a lot more about that next week. Right now, we are still talking about what we're watching, what we want to see, what we're having fun with. And we brought up Squid Game a minute ago.
No, you did. Only you did.
Frickin' Squid Game, man.
Yeah, only I did.
So I'm guessing, Jerry, you haven't watched.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to spoil it for you.
I didn't watch the original
Hold
show
on.
either.
Don't spoil it after the cliffhanger.
I didn't care.
No, the cliffhanger, the final episode is the 6th.
Oh.
So they haven't released the final episode. That they had a red carpet event and everything. The final episode is on the 6th. It's going to be live at 9 p.m.
No, it's not. It's Netflix.
Yes.
They don't know how to do live.
Well, they're going to try to do it live.
Oh, please try. I need some Twitter fun again. Please.
I don't know if it's going to be. Honestly, I don't know.
Try
if it's
that live crap again, please.
Like streamed live, or if they're just going to drop it, like the episode at 9 p.m. I don't know.
They're
which
probably
going to
drop it because they tried live and it did not work for them at all.
Yeah, well, it's that day, whatever. So you have until then.
Badly.
Let's just say
Tuesday at 9.
Yeah. What else is going on Tuesday at 9?
I think maybe we should go with a live reaction.
All right, let's do that. That's fine by me.
Yeah, boys.
All right, I'm in.
All right, so I got to catch these 4 episodes.
We'll do
William, my brother William, my old elementary school brother William. All right, he says Squid Games is entertaining. Yeah. Join us for live reaction. Jerry was talking about live reaction earlier today. We're going to do the live reaction for the Squid Game season finale.
Yes. So
put that as the title for the YouTube too. Live reaction to Squid Game season finale.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Thoughts
on
what you've seen so far?
I haven't seen anything, so I have to fully catch up.
All right. So Jerry, let me. I don't want to spoil it. All right.
I don't care.
It's not spoilers. It's not spoilers.
No spoilers.
There's no spoilers.
I like how the old games were. How the games were brought back. Mm-hmm. I like how new games were incorporated.
So I don't remember the details enough to know which one of the main. I thought all the main games were generally still there, except for one. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to ruin it for.
All right. So far, red light, green light was there.
Right.
The honeycomb shapes were there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Daichi was there
in a very limited capacity.
Right, but I like how it was a
how
test.
it was introduced. Yes, we'll leave it like that.
I like how it was a test.
The one that they did not bring back, which I was upset about,
was
the tug of war.
Yeah. But
they
I like
replaced that.
what they did instead.
Yeah.
And notice they even changed that name.
Yeah. They
Right?
can't use that name.
They can't use that name. But I did like that.
Sherry's like, what the what are these guys talking about?
You know what it took me a little while to figure out.
No, I'm trying to think of all the games that were in the original show to see where you guys are placing. Are we talking about the Falling Glass one?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Okay.
So that's later. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen that one yet?
No.
So then everything that I wanted to complain about,
He can't complain about.
Oh man.
Save it for Tuesday.
We'll have to do it like a half hour before on Tuesday.
I only saw up to the picnic. That's it. Okay.
Oh, up to the picnic or through the picnic?
Yeah. No, well, through the picnic and then the marbles.
Okay.
They showed the marbles.
Okay.
You know, that was it. But Jerry, what I really liked about this is everybody's wearing a squib. And at first I thought it was, you know, they were wearing jewelry or that was their mics. But they're wearing a little string around their necks with a squib. And when you die, the squib goes off. But it's not filled with a blood capsule. It's filled with black ink because they're squids.
It's Squid Game.
Amazing. I loved it.
It's great.
I loved it.
And I love how. So I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it, Jerry, but I love how like when somebody's squib goes off and they get shot, they all act like they've been shot. You know, they drop dramatically or whatever. But they're all surprised by it, which is great. Yes. Exactly.
I'll watch
and
it
they
tonight.
And they all pretended like nothing happened after that, William. It was unbelievably. You're going to be infuriated, Jay. And I guarantee you will text me afterwards when you get to the point that I'm talking about.
Damn. Oh, don't tell me it was the son that got done dirty.
I'm not going to tell you anything. Just
my
watch.
God. Oh, my God. You know, but, Jerry, what I did like about it is it got a little Big Brotherish, right? You had people pressing other people.
First 5 years, Big Brother, or last 10 years, Big Brother?
No, it just being trapped in a dormitory and people just going bonkers in the dormitory.
So first 5 years, Big Brother.
Yeah, okay.
Because the last 10 years, they haven't given a crap of being trapped in a dormitory.
Yeah, that's I think for me is the more interesting part.
Yep.
That is different from the obviously the scripted show. So in the scripted show, they try to give you like backgrounds of people. They do that here, but obviously those are made up in the scripted show. Here, it's like the actual interaction between the people in the dorm is interesting. And of course, they're going to edit it. They're going to create their own storylines based on the interactions they're having. Right. And we're seeing what they've given us. So you're supposed to feel a certain way about certain people. And I get that, but it is much more entertaining than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I think what's fucked up is the one dude that got an advantage. They didn't even get to explore him at all. They were just like, easy come, easy goer.
Bye. You know what's funny, and this is completely off topic, but so there's a video on Reddit of somebody like videotaping themselves. It's been going on for a few weeks, and somebody behind him, he's at a festival. He's just selfie, dancing, jamming or whatever. This girl behind him was like, "Oh no, you need to stop that. Turn that off. I don't want to be in your video." And he looks at her like, "Bitch, please. This is my video. You want to get out, you can move." And then I'm looking at the face. It's the guy on the phone. It's the guy who picked up the phone from Squid Game. He's in this random ass video. I'll find it for you.
Oh, really?
But so this post has been going around for a few weeks on Reddit. And then it just got completely redone. Everybody's like, "Wait a minute, is that the guy from Squid Game? Why is he there?" Obviously, he didn't win because he's out on a festival, shit like that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, Jerry, you got anybody else that's watching? You got to watch Squid Game Challenge. I like Squid Game Challenge more than I like the show. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. They shot it in London or England. Excuse me.
Okay, so they didn't reuse the original set.
No.
That's incredible.
It was shot in England. Yeah.
That's incredible because I didn't go back and watch the original, but if you told me that it was the same set, I believe you because it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, but they didn't have the beds set up the same way. The beds were different.
How were the beds different?
Did they have the steps going up to the very top one? I thought it was a ladder that went up to the top.
No, it was the steps. Yeah, the same exact setup.
It was awesome. I got pissed off when I got 5 episodes in, and I was like, "What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? It's a cliffhanger."
No, so I watched 3 episodes, and I was like, "What's going on? They're not gonna do this crap every week, whatever."
And apparently they did.
And they dropped another 3. And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what they
another
usually
2,
what Netflix does. They do
and then
groups.
1.
Okay.
So what I was initially upset about was, I don't know if you watched the show, The Physical 100 on Netflix.
No.
So it's a similar like battle royale, 100 athletes with different physiques, and they do all these different challenges. It's actually pretty interesting. That one's a fun watch too. But they started doing that. They dropped the 3, and then they did 1 every week, and it took like 6 or 7 weeks before you'd even get halfway through the season. I was like, nah, that's not the way I want to watch Netflix.
Right. Right.
You want to binge it, right? You want to watch it on your own time.
So here's the thing, and me and Jerry were talking about this the other day, Ryan. We feel that Netflix's series are better than their movies.
Yeah.
Original series for Netflix have been on a higher tier than original movies for Netflix.
Yeah.
Both of which have dropped dramatically the last few years, right? Because
do
you think their series have dropped also?
Yeah, I mean, so when Netflix was at its prime and a few years ago, like, you would be that's your number 1 streaming service, right? That was anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider Netflix now to be your number 1? Like, when you first fire up the TV, is that where you're going to watch something?
Yeah.
For me, it's not even the third option.
Really?
Where's your first then?
My first is either, if it's a Disney Plus show, or Max. Usually Max.
Really?
What do you
I'll
watch
go Max.
on Max?
Well, if I'm going to find something to watch, I'll go to Max. And Max now has
if you're going to find something new to watch?
Anything, even old stuff. So the thing with Max,
really,
Max has, and this is maybe the old guy in me, it has HGTV, it has the Food Network stuff, a lot of those reality shows,
Discovery,
has Discovery stuff. So that's where most of my content lives now. Then I'll go to Hulu. Hulu's got some decent stuff, right?
I'll give you Hulu.
Some good indie horror flicks.
I'll give you Hulu as definitely an option that's starting to supersede Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix, Disney, I'm only going for specifics. Like, I know what I'm going for. No,
right. So, well, as far as like the last few months that I've been watching stuff, Netflix was always one of my last choices.
Wow. I'm going Netflix first, then Disney, then Amazon, then Hulu, then Max. And I just picked up the Paramount and the
Peacock.
Yeah, and it's
I didn't go Peacock. Yeah, I don't really watch Peacock.
I picked up Peacock just so I could finish watching a series that I could have watched on regular fucking cable, but I wasn't watching it then, and it's not anywhere else. The Yellowstone, because we got Paramount, thinking it was on Paramount, but no, it's on fucking Peacock, right?
That's strange. But
Yellowstone's on Paramount.
Which Yellowstone?
The first one, the Kevin Costner one.
That's not on Paramount?
No, it's on Peacock, dude. The 2 sequels are on Paramount, right?
The Harrison Ford one.
But my Paramount, I don't know if it's overload. They're not ready for all the people that picked up, right? But no, the only reason I picked that up was for Yellowstone, which is not there, for the Transformers, which hasn't been put anywhere else.
They're not
for Ninja Turtles, which wasn't put anywhere else, and for the Picard. I want to see the last season of Picard. Right after that, I'm pretty much dropping it because I'm having problems loading. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not there.
I think we got Paramount last year. We watched Halo, and we watched that Sylvester Stallone show,
Tulsa King,
which was decent. That one we enjoyed.
Yeah.
Beyond that, Beavis and Butthead reruns. The new Beavis and Butthead, and maybe some Jersey Shore. There's nothing else on Paramount.
I'm watching Expedition Unknown on Max because nothing is. We saw the Blue Beetle the other day. I liked it.
I haven't watched it yet.
It was cute.
Listen.
Listen.
Has anybody watched the Ninja Turtles one yet?
Yeah, boy.
The new Ninja Turtles, the Seth Rogen one? No, I haven't caught it yet.
Are you guys kidding me?
Is it good?
Watched it.
Oh my god! You guys,
I just saw fucking Spider-Verse 2 weeks ago because I was waiting for it to drop at home, and it was Netflix on Halloween.
Saw it in the theater.
I didn't watch Turtles in the theater.
Saw Marvels in the theater.
Marvels. How was that?
That was good. The Marvels?
Was good.
That was good, dude.
Your voice is cracking a little there.
No, that movie was good.
All right.
All the crap that they're talking about, it just doesn't make sense.
Did it have its flaws? Yes. Yes. Because how does Captain Marvel go from being superpower to being able to take on Thanos, hand to hand with the glove? And, she's getting rocked by a girl with Ronin's hammer in this one, but also stopped the sun or reignited the sun. So within your own movie,
Thor reignited a star. That's all good. I'll watch it. I'll watch it when it comes to Disney Plus.
But the other two cast members were awesome. I had a great time. It was a great company, and I enjoyed the flick.
So there was a teaser for Agatha, right? I didn't get to see it. I think Tony was the one that mentioned to me that he saw something.
I didn't see the teaser for Agatha, no.
Or maybe it was just photos. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Did you guys finish Loki?
Yes, I finished Loki.
Yeah, boy.
That was amazing.
That was good.
15 years.
That was really good.
15 years, man.
And I think now he may be the best character in that entire saga.
Well, dude, not everybody, excuse me. A lot of characters got to complete their arc.
Yeah.
Loki finally became the king or the god, right? Mm-hmm. Steve Rogers finally got his dance, right? Tony Stark finally did something that was not selfish. Black Widow paid for her
transgression.
Red in her ledger.
Yeah, she cleaned out the red in her ledger. I was gonna say paid for her sins, but that's great. The red in the ledger, I lost it. They could have gone full circle with Ant-Man had he stayed in that other universe, but they blew that one. That would have been a nice full circle thing. So I mean they do their job with some of the characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loki was on a different level from all those shows. Like I know that I like the first season, and I think I had said this before, but part of it is the entire how do you say the
TVA?
That whole style, the artistic style that they're
the early 70s aesthetic.
Yeah, like almost brutalist, like Severance, like the TV show that I forgot to mention before.
Right. Commodore computers.
Yeah. Very, 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 very cool.
Okay.
I don't think anything is going to top that.
Okay.
In anytime soon.
Okay.
Unless we get another Hawkeye series, you never know.
See, you know what I liked about the Hawkeye?
No.
But I liked Hawkeye. Right? That play with Hawkeye was supposed to be a fucking real play.
Yes, we go back to the play every single time you talk about Hawkeye. That's the only thing you loved about it. You don't bring up anything else about that show. It's just the play. The play is nostalgia for you.
We did a rank, right? We ranked ours, yes, no, good stuff. So now that Loki's over, since we've talked about that, where do you place Loki in the TV shows? It's got to be the best one.
Oh, I'll let you go, Jerry.
Loki is 2 behind Moon Knight for me because there's just something about Moon Knight that I connected to on a different level.
Okay.
Because of what the character was trying to get across and what they were trying to do with the simplicity but still insanity of it. But Loki is so close. It's like 1A, 1B for me. Because Loki's character, the conclusion of Loki's character, and everything season 2 built to was just so good. And then for me, that final sequence with what the hell is his character's name?
Owen Wilson. Wow.
No, not Owen Wilson. With the other one, with
Kang.
with Kang. That final sequence where that reveal all happens, and then they start talking to each other, and we learn that everything was all planned for the week. That was great, and I thought that just felt okay. This is a good way to close this whole thing out. It makes it feel like season 1 actually linked with season 2 in the correct way, and all of this had a purpose. So it's 1A and 1B, but Moon Knight is still tops for me.
And then obviously for Champe, number 2 would be She-Hulk. We'll see if he's still watching.
Oh no, he hasn't chimed in. I am gonna say Wanda is still 1 for me. You know, dude, it was just a whole series about dealing
that's
with
number number 2 for me.
You know, it is if you put yourself in that position, and if you had the ability to bring back your loved ones, you would, and you damn everybody else.
That's damn near half of these superhero stories anyway, is the loss of a loved one, you know?
You know,
Batman, Superman.
You know, and the best of intentions gone wrong make the best stories.
Yeah,
they do. And then Loki is number 2. I will say yes, like Jerry, it is a close number 2. Only because I'm looking at everything.
Yeah,
not just season 1.
All of it.
I'm gonna find the line, but in WandaVision had the one amazingly written line that Vision gives. Do you remember it? He says, "What is grief?
You
not love persevering." Remember that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That emotional gut punch of a line, like right before he's about to. Anyway, Loki had one of those lines, and I remember me and my fiance, after the line was given, we look at each other like, "What? Like this is good writing," you know what I mean? Let me see if I can find what that damn line was, but the writing was on another level there.
Yeah,
and I don't know, maybe it's Tom Hiddleston's British accent that tricks us, right? But he's a hell of an actor.
No, I love Tom Hiddleston. Oh my god, dude. I'd watch him in King Kong any day.
I actually rewatched that.
I did as well, because I was going back into all the
Monarch stuff,
Godzilla stuff, and all that stuff. So I rewatched that one and the Godzilla movie.
I liked that movie.
Which one?
It was good. It was a good
one. Where Nick Fury hired Captain Marvel and Loki to capture
Avengers Assemble. Yeah, it was.
You know, it's funny. Not just that. He had this guy was working with him in the King Kong movie.
John Goodman?
No,
yeah.
the one who was the one escaping from Alcatraz and Loki. What's his name? The Filipino dude.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, Eugene Cordero.
Eugene Cordero. How can you forget that name? There you go.
But you know what's? I know him from The Good Place on NBC. That show. He was on that. Yeah,
I never watched that.
Another show with a phenomenal ending twist. Yes, Casey.
Yes. Wong's episode of She-Hulk was one of the best. Yeah, I gotta agree with that. It was
Wong's appearance in anything just makes him good.
Who knew that Wong was going to steal that show with his new sidekick? You know, Casey. Yeah. So, guys, you know, while Ryan is looking for that, we're gonna wrap that up. We're gonna wrap it up though tonight, guys. We've been rolling for an hour and 10 minutes. We've had quite a few people hang out with us. All you guys who were in the chats, I want to thank you for chiming in. Please come back next week where we'll be talking about more stuff because there's a ton of things that we forgot for tonight. And you know, we'll be having fun with all of you. We're doing the beginning of the questionnaire for your favorite Unstoppable comic cover of the year, and we'll give you a few previews of what's coming out for next year.
And don't forget, the name of the movie is Mega Force.
Mega Force, baby.
We closed it out.
Loved it.
We closed it out.
Fucking loved it, baby.
I can't find the damn line.
Thank you.
I will have it ready for next week.
Oh yeah. We'll have it ready for next week. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Jerry, if anybody wanted to talk to you about anything you said tonight, where can they find
Enigma Pins on IG? You can find me. It is right there.
Yeah, boy. And Ryan, same thing. If they want to get upset at you for not finding that line in Loki,
if you want to come yell at me or battle me on any of my takes, my bad takes today, you can find me here. Also, let's talk about player 278 in Squid Game. I got some words.
Player 278. Oh man,
don't worry.
Yeah, God damn it! And if you want to chime in, excuse me. And folks, be here on Tuesday night. We're going to be hanging out Tuesday night, a live viewing party of Squid Game, and let's have some fucking fun, man. All right,
Tuesday I'll catch up.
All right, guys. Catch me here, everybody. Have a good night, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Catch them if you can.
Buenos nachos.